Furries. That is today's topic, furries. Now, you might be asking, why is furries on my mind? Why are furries something I'm thinking about today at all? I didn't see a furry today, but I was thinking, humans are still animals, right? We all know this. Some of us forget, some of us even deny the fact that humans are animals, right? But we are animals at the end of the day. Something better fall off my desk right here. We are animals. We are primates. We might be far removed from our animal, lifestyles in a way, but quite literally everything that we do is an animalistic desire. We have houses because we want to survive comfortably, because comfort promotes survival, longevity, and furthering your generation, your species, right? Nothing that we do is is not natural. You know what I'm saying? There are things that are taboo naturally, right? Like some people like it's already getting weird, right? You know what I'm saying? I already started off with furries, right? Shout out to furries. I'll get my point later. There are already things that we do that are a bit taboo naturally, right? Fetishes. I don't know why I know why, right? But we're starting off weird, right? People have certain fetishes, right? For example, some people like are masochists or sadists or whatever, and they enjoy getting hurt during intercourse. You know what I'm saying? They might enjoy a little bit of pain. And I think it's a very not human, but it's not crazy for in a certain extent because I remember as a kid, I had a kazoo as a kid, right? And I would like bite down on it, so my bottom teeth right here would hurt. Not in like an extreme way, but that hurt felt good for some reason. If you know, you know, right? It's not a super crazy concept, and if you don't know, then you're not gonna think it's normal. But it's a very common thing. I don't really know. I don't have any examples off the top of my head, right? All my videos I'm making are they might be written down in my notes, like subject wise, but there is no script. The script is up here, bro. I don't have a script. But like I was saying, we're all animals at the end of the day. At the start, and actually no, at the start of the day, we're animals, and we end the day as animals. It's simple as that. But my point is that the furries are right. They are animals, right? They are trying to portray animals, but they already are animals, so they're not even wrong. They're just trying to cosplay a different species of an animal that they already are. You know what I'm saying? The reason I even had this thought because I was in the car just driving. Most of my thoughts I have are in my car because when I'm just driving, I am doing nothing. I mean, there might be music playing, right? But I'm not really doing much else besides just going in a straight line, you know. So I had a thought like I really enjoy when people have not really have because we all have it, right? I really enjoy when people display very, very primal things. You know, when you hear something, like let's say, for example, it's quiet in your house at night, right? You hear a noise. You can like physically, subconsciously, but physically feel your ear perk up. Our ears physically are not built. We don't have any ear muscles. Some people do, right? But we don't have ear muscles like most animals do in terms of like moving our ears. Some people can move their ears, but it's not in any way that really affects the sound. You know what I'm saying? But we still, as animals, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm a mutant, bro. Right? But my ears, when I'm at home alone and I hear a noise, if it's like too subtle, if it's a subtle noise, like if it's a big bang, that's different. Your whole body's gonna turn right. But if you hear a noise in the background and you're at home alone and it's more quiet than usual, your ears gonna be like not. It's not gonna fully move, but you're gonna feel a bit of tingling with your ear. You know what I'm saying? There's other things that we do that are very animalistic. You know what I'm saying? Let me think of some. I should have wrote it down. Did I write it down? I didn't write it down, of course. But like when another one is not is more common, so people don't really they do think about it, but they don't really think about they don't connect it to the animal nature. When you have like a dream or whatever, and you're like when you're sleeping and you like jerk because you think you're falling, that's an animal thing. That's a thing that we still have from our ancestors, bro. Very animalistic, right? So the furries they're not even trying to be more animalistic. They are just not holding back anymore. You should all be furries. I'm not gonna do it myself. I personally don't need. I'm already primal enough. If you know who I am, realistically, you know I'm primal. I'm a pretty primal guy. I basically climb up a tree and sleep up there. You know what I'm saying? Not in a monkey way, but more so in like a survival of the fittest kind of way. Like if you cannot climb this tree, to escape the dangers below, the stray cats. So well, they can climb too a little bit. You get the point, right? I'm a primal individual, so I don't need to have a fursuit to in order to really feel my animal nature. A lot of y'all do, you know what I'm saying? But when you see a furry next time, thank them for not their service, but for spreading. I guess it is a service, but spreading their message. You know what I'm saying? When a furry is wearing a fursuit, whether it's just the head and the hands or the full shebang, right? Go up and give them a dap. Appreciate that, and they give them a little nose kiss. You know what I'm saying? Ask a furry how they knew they were a furry. They're not. They're gonna be like, oh well, what would they say? Like, I've always known or some shit, right? Probably something like that, right? But it's because they always knew. They didn't. We all always knew, but a lot of us, most of us, actually deny that. We are all animals. Let yourself be your truest furry self. You know what I'm saying? Like,